All right, listen up, chat. Cozy Vibes streamer once again because of the Christmas lights in the background. Merry Christmas and all that. Listen up, all right? The Ghost deck has absolutely made a fool of me the past 2 Balatro videos on this channel. I've run Ghost deck Gold Stake twice in a row, and I have failed it twice in a row. I feel like an absolute chud. So today we're not losing this one, all right? Today, we're getting this W. Let's lock in for some Ghost deck Gold Stake. Per usual, if you're watching the video, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. If you could do me a favor and smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, this flush doesn't win. I even went for the greed route and discarded the 3 because the 3 wouldn't have won if we played it in the flush, and lo and behold, we drew a 2 because this game just has it out for me. Could have played the flush there, but supernova value or something. I don't know, man. This hallucination I would low-key just take and hex here if it was not perishable, but ooh, Spectral Pack in the shop probably bait over the Buffoon Pack, I think, unless we just get like Giga punished in here. Could be Hex Burger Angle. I mean, like, probably it's not going to get much better than that for Hex value. That looks really weird with the mod, but that's okay. Okay, we pop a high straight on the top deck, so this is just going to win in one hand, which is kind of fantastic, because now I get to reap the reward of 6 leftover hands. Could afford this overstock if I really wanted it that badly. I think probably I'm going to take the Emperor to try and give myself some strength in this blind. The World card could be all right, but I think probably I'm going to have better success if I can actually click the card. Dude, I need a new mouse. I know I've said this in probably like 60 videos. I know for a fact I've said it on stream probably more times than I would like to admit, but my mouse is dying. I have just been too lazy to like research mice and like buy a new one. I haven't bought one, just like a crappy one at my local Walmart to tide me over for whatever reason, but my mouse is dying and it keeps double clicking on just random shit, and it's driving me up a tree, man. I don't know what to say. Could be a grabber angle. That would be kind of fun. Could be an erosion angle. Leaves us open for win conditions like baseball card. The flint kind of blows. Could also be a duo angle. I think here I'm going to take small Arcana pack, and if I get something like a Hungman fire, then we'll probably just take the erosion, and that's the line we're going down. Erosion is a little shaky this early in the game, because if I get like a blue seal or something like that, it's obviously, you know, I can't rely on it as much, but +8 molt with the extra hands, I think it's kind of going to be, you know, I think it's kind of going to be enough to tide us over for the early game. Start stocking up some money, start, you know, investing in a pair build, because that's what, shockingly, smash like, that's where it looks like we're headed. Let's grab the $7 cash out. Could be foil credit card just to have some kind of chips. Don't love the rental fee, but if we figure that this saves us 3 hands, then it kind of doesn't matter. I don't really care about credit cards effect. This is also only $1. I guess that's because it's rental and not because it's credit card, though. I think I could probably take this and be okay with it. Maybe into Flint as well. That's something to consider, is I'm going to need more score into the Flint because, you know, we're kind of lacking in the chips department, and the Flint is going to make that even more of an issue. Bang. Get that nice $12 cash out. Could be Ecto, probably not. I guess Ecto is fine because it can only hit the Eternal Erosion here, but I feel like my pairs are not strong enough to the point where I'm like super wanting to take an Ecto here. I could pocket it, but that kind of cuts into my econ. Okay, well, that's less of an issue now. Let's take this Hermit. That's kind of fire. Now I will be pocketing that, and I will also be pocketing this Grabber. I think I'm buying nothing else in the shop so that I can keep the rental fee paid for the credit card. About as well as that ante could have gone, dare I say. Pretty fantastic start we're off to. I guess I should always play... I'm so used to, like, traditional scaling jokers where, like, I ship the lower pairs so that I can get more, like, Grimbo value. But I guess here I could have shipped the 2 pair and probably gotten out. I don't have any planet levels, so I don't really know why I didn't do that. I don't know. It still could have been a Flint diff, but I think I could have saved myself a little bit of money. It's okay. What fun is this game if you don't throw for content every now and then? Matador, kind of sick. Hook triggers Matador, right? I don't remember, so let's find out together. And then Nacho Tong is all like obviously fantastic. I really struggled to get that out for some reason. These are both terrible. It's going to be a big ol' skipperooski from me. We're going to put a pin in Nacho Tong. I don't think we need it right now. It impacts my econ right now negatively, but it will be really nice later. 1,200 points on a pair, but I have like enough hands to make a witty joke about having a lot of hands. Smash like. Anyway. I'm losing it, bro. Midas is cool. If I'm shipping a lot of hands anyways, then I might as well just make all of my cards into gold. I think I can afford the rent on it as well. Especially so if this Matador actually works. I can take the Jumbo Spectral and still have enough money to pay all of my rent and be at interest cap. Immolate is sad if it hangs faces, but it makes us immensely stronger with erosion and also makes it so that I can just take Nacho Tong straight up in the shop. So I think we always do that. Could be a Celestial Pack angle here as well. Since I'm blocking for Mercury, we do not end up getting Mercury or even Pluto, which is actually like super sad, but we are immensely stronger in the erosion department, so methinks it's not going to matter, chat. Let's ship this 2-pair. Shouldn't have done that in case this wins in 1, because then that's far less Midas Mask value, but it is what it is. All right. All right, we're locked in now. We're winning the video game. Let's go in here. Once again, don't get the Mercury. I am more satisfied with the Pluto, though. Not than the Mercury, but like than the Uranus. Let's open the standard pack. I think with erosion, like normally on pair builds and things such as, I would be willing to take just like random gold and things such as. But I think with an erosion build, probably literally the only thing that I will ever be taking from my standard packs is blue seals. Which I think is fine. There's also, you know, I would normally take purple seals as well, just as generic value generators, not even for the deck fixing, because, like, you don't really need deck fixing on pair builds, but it's just nice to have some tarot generation, but, like, Burger gets rid of our discards, so who cares? So yeah, probably the only thing I'm taking from here is blue seals. Well, that solves that issue, huh? Also, I think Matador did Matador trigger the... I actually didn't see. Did Matador trigger the boss? We have an immense amount of money, and I know I'm not that good at saving it, so I think Matador triggered the boss. I don't remember. Matador does not trigger this boss, though, so I'm going to get rid of the Mars card and the... Should have Ectoed there, honestly. No, because I want to keep the Midas Mask, and if Ecto hits the Midas Mask, I'm going to have a conniption. All right, I guess we're playing high cards over pairs now. That's, yeah, I'm like full willing to do this. We have money from Midas Mask and other stuff from hallucinations, so let me just get all them planet levels, bro. Let's do one of these. How many more face cards do I have? I mean, honestly, I would be fine with getting rid of the Midas Mask just to get ectoplasm value here as soon as I bestow gold upon the blue seal. Like, literally, as soon as that happens, I'm kind of chilling to get rid of the mask. Hasn't happened yet. So I think I am not getting rid of the mask yet. I think I get rid of the mask and then pop the Ecto while we have hallucination, because I just, like, honestly would not mind having a negative hallucination. Hallucination's one of those jokers where, like, no matter the build, it's just a very generically powerful joker at common rarity. It's going to be giving you a lot of value. If you're playing big hands, it's going to be giving you deck fixing that you care about and, like, enhancements that you care about. If you're playing small hands, it's going to give you money, whether it be from gold or, like, temperances or what have you. So I think this guy, I would be completely fine with the Ecto hitting him. But the Midas Mask, like I said, I want to keep around until... Once this guy is gold, I don't really give a shit about any of the other faces being gold, because we already have a bunch of gold and a thin deck to find the gold. So, like, once this guy is gold, he's probably getting kicked to the curb, just so I don't have to... Just to open up the slot so I can pop the Ecto and so that I don't have to pay the rent. But until then, he's not really hurting anything by being in our lineup, so, like, it's fine. Let's go... I'll go here so that I can save some money. No Pluto cards. Let's go for the Mercury. That's like next best thing. We can go in here. Ew. Ew. No Midas value. Yucky. Okay, still no Midas value. I can ship this. This might be too much score, but that's okay. Pog. Well, we are net positive 1 gold card for this exchange. Better than being net positive 0 gold cards for this exchange. Am I right, chat? smash like if you agree. Also, let me know if the cozy background is, like, obnoxious, because, like, I like it because the Christmas lights in the background really pop. It makes the background look all cool, but, like, if it's annoying to see me, let me know, and I can, like, knock that off. So leave a comment. Dear Focus Shock, your background is really cool, and I think you should keep the cozy Christmas lights background. Say that exactly, or else I'm not listening to you. Or, Dear Focus Shock, it's really obnoxious. Are you getting all this? Include the as well, and include this explanation in your comment. Dear Focus Shock, and now include the second dear and this explanation where I'm telling you to include the second dear. Your background is really annoying. You should turn on your stream lights when you record videos because I can't see you, and that makes me crash out because you have such a beautiful and handsome face. Did you get all that? Okay. Unless you wrote that comment exactly, I'm not listening. I can get Midas value that I can see here as soon as I do not have guaranteed Midas value in my hand. I'm dropping his ass because I did make the gold, this guy into gold. All right, well, that's all the Midas value, so I do have to pay the rent on him because because I, like, shipped that hand and then we win. But we paid the rent with a bunch of gold, and it doesn't matter. Now every face card in my deck is gold, so obviously I will be selling him here. I will be popping this Ecto. Ecto has to hit either the Erosion or the Hallucination. Completely fine with that. Like I said, I think the better hit is Erosion, just in case, you know, if a wall comes by. I think this wall is actually, like, kind of free, but, like, you know, just in case I needed the Joker slot, maybe I would have liked it to hit Erosion a little bit more so that I can get out of this Hallucination, but, like, I think that's completely fine. I think if it hits Hallucination, I'm, like, not sad about it type shit. Smash like. I'm gonna take you just to have, like, something in the tank. Ooh, oh. That's actually not that good. That's actually not that good. I mean, with a burger, it's, like, intuitively very good, but you know what? I'll take it. In the event that I can just ship hella high cards without winning immediately, then this is kind of huge for us, because I can, like, scale an obelisk to just incredible values with the 8 hands that I have from Burger plus Nacho Tong. And worst case scenario is just I lose $4 on it, which, like, oh no. Oh no, anything but that. Okay, I think I am going to be winning too fast for this to be, like, an above average obelisk, but that being said, it's still probably going to be an average obelisk, and average obelisk is still, like, kind of goated, so I think this is just a part of my team now. Could be red card. I think with the Erosion, it's a little late for the red card. Also, like, do I really need a red card with Erosion, Burger, Obelisk? I feel like probably not really. I think I'm just going to skip that. We got the Death card from the Hallucination. I can proc that on a blue seal, ideally. We have the Death Fool, which is kind of sexy. Let's go for a $19 Temperance. Smash like for Erosion value. Way too late shortcut. -1 hand size shortcut. Still kind of want to pivot into that. Definitely not a good idea. I am not going to listen to my inner demons. Raised Fist is also perishable and is probably just worse value than Popcorn. I guess it's better value than Popcorn, but it's, like, comparable value to Popcorn, so who cares at the end of the day. I'm going to ship some gold just to try and find this blue seal, because being able to Death Fool this gold blue seal would be kind of fantastic on a 44-card deck. That would just kind of make my blue seal density incredible, which would get me kind of chubbed up. I can't really lie. Smash like for being turned on by Balatro cards. Am I right? Is that relatable? Ooh. Got the buzzer beater Death Fool, so to speak. 300 points short of winning, but now I get to reap the reward. Am I going to be able to scale the wall without scaling Obelisk? I think the answer, even with these Pluto cards, is nay, unfortunately. So I think I now have to start shipping pairs or just, like, anything other than high card, which is really awkward. Now that I'm thinking of it, okay, never mind. We have a baseball card, so we just win. Now that I'm thinking of it, I think the Obelisk is pretty bad just because we have Burger, and that could force us to reset it if we get really unlucky. We could probably still run with this because pairs, even with -1 hand size, are still, like, pretty easy to get, but the reset condition is a loss condition, just like straight up. So let's go for the baseball card. This is going to give us more X-Molt on the burger, and it's going to provide erosion with its own like polychrome, quote unquote. And now we can just ship high cards for the rest of the game. I'm going to get rid of this popcorn for a hack because it's non-perishable, and like, you know, even besides the benefit of the hack, I really only care about the uncommon because that's already more scoring than the popcorn was providing. Little late on the dagger, but I think it's good enough where I might just take it over the credit card. Now, the credit card is still like kind of a ×2. It's not a ×2, but it's like a ×1.5. I guess if it's a time, well, it's like slightly above a ×1.5, but I guess if it's a ×1.5, then I can just grab the dagger. I feel like I'm not going to be able to scale this as much as I would like, though. Because like a lot of the things, like this is an eternal, this I'm not killing ever, this I'm not killing ever, and then I would have to sell one. So I would only have like one slot ever to scale this, which is probably fine, but into wall, I don't know, it just feels a little risky. I think I'm going to dodge that, John, unfortunately. Could also get a chalkboard in the future, and then like all this deliberation is just meaningless anyway. Let's go for a tower on you. Let's go for a devil card on you. W audio phasing out for literally no reason, and then let's fool the devil card. I think wall with 9 hands with the baseball card, we are like absolutely fine to just murder this boss. 25,000 on a hand. Yeah, we are beating this currently without the burger. Well, not without the burger because the burger's like you get what I'm saying, right? If we had 4 hands, we were beating. Actually, no, we don't beat it with 4 hands unless we roll into a stone. My mouse is going to make me flip my entire desk and crash out, but that's okay. We hit the stone. So let's do this, and then let's do this, and I think this should just barely win. W hack for the +2 chip investment. That's huge. Okay, and we're out. What kills me now? And that's pretty much it, right? Ox is tragic, but I don't think it's game ending. Let's go in here for another immolate. God, that would have been so nice. Let's gold seal up the rock since we're going to be playing that at all times anyway. DNA is horrid. This would be such a fun madness run, but like with the polychrome burger and the baseball card being non-eternal, I also have a non-eternal negative hallucination. Yeah, I mean, I just can't swing that. We cannot justify the madness. Pants, I would not, with burgers specifically, not even with the hand size or with the hand vouchers, but with burgers specifically, I would be completely fine with rocking pants this late in the game, but we have -1 hand size from the negative, from the ectoplasm. We don't really have a deck that's suited for 2 pairs anyway, because I've been copying a bunch of random shite. I think that would just not, like, in the context of our deck, I think it wouldn't make sense, but like in the context of like scoring enough, if I maybe didn't have -1 hand size and like a weird odd deck, like, I think it's takeable, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, 1 more hand. I get blue seal value and a bunch of gold. That deja vu's low-key my goat. Bang. Need something to replace this credit card with now that I'm actually, like, hitting Pluto cards. Let's cash out. Speaking of hitting Pluto cards, wow. Tarot Merchant, anyone? What the hell? This could be useful for blocking. That's actually like best case scenario so that I can keep a free slot open for hallucination, but still have a slot to block. If this doesn't give me Pluto, I'm going to freak out. Thank you. Let's skip that. Could probably roll 1 more here. Never punished. You're polychrome, but you're perishable, so who cares? I'm never taking you, even with baseball card. I don't give 1 fuck. Just to make a point. Hate that guy. I'm sorry. Bloodstone's not my friend. He never has been. Okay? I did not have sexual relations with that Bloodstone. I don't know why I just, like, say whatever pops into my head in these YouTube videos. Hopefully it's funny. Smash like if it's funny. Unsubscribe if it's not. Actually, don't do that because that would make me really sad. Anyway, what did I say our loss conditions were? I also just not finding another, like, X-Molt Joker to... I mean, like, honestly, this Flower Pot is doing more... I know we can't trigger it, but, like, with the baseball card, I'm saying this Flower Pot is doing literally more than credit cards. So let's just pop them in. Let's just do that. All right, well, that's a better uncommon Joker, so let's do that. Let's grab you... 18 Smackaroonie Temperance. I would low-key take the death over that if we hit a blue seal in here. We did not. Give me the money. Reroll once again. There's a Naked Pluto card. I'm going to sell this, grab the Trance card, and then open the standard pack for hallucination value. Never getting purple seal value in my life. Nothing else matters. That's a song by Metallica. Should have rerolled down further. That is also a song by Metallica. You can Google it. All right, if you did Google it, welcome back. How stupid do you feel? Anyway. I have this that I can do. I'm putting this on the Spade 6 because we are going to find Chalkboard. Trust! We're finding it. How do I not have a gold sticker on Erosion on this profile? I feel like this... profile has used Erosion before. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm just thinking of on-stream gold stake. I don't know, man. I is our loss condition. Serpent is literally free. Free gaming, chat. We're chilling. Let's go like this. Let's go like this to block, but also have hallucination value open. I am sad. I am spending down like a complete goofball. However, we have lots of gold in the deck, and it's easily accessible, so I don't really care. And, you know, you're not my dad, so don't tell me how to spend my money. Let's go. I'm having fun with today's recording. Let's go like this. Damn, 22 minutes. I could even fit in another game in this recording, but I'm not going to. You're going to have to wait until tomorrow for that second game. Or if tomorrow gets busy, you're going to have to wait until Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Smash like. I4Gore, skull emoji, wilted rose emoji. What am I doing in here? We're still speculating. That should have been Club because we saw... That should have been Moon because we saw the club earlier. I'm still speculating on that chalkboard. Madness makes another cameo. Immolate makes my pants do funny things. Don't look down there. I will get banned. Let's go in here. I mean... I don't need money anymore, man. I just need strength. Not the tarot card. 90k, and we have how many hands? 9 hands. I think we're chilling against anything except Vessel, and Vessel is immediately made meaningless if we find like one uncommon X-Molt Joker, like a card sharp or something like that. If we just happen to roll into one, that's a solved Vessel. Holy shit! Yay, I win. It's just that easy, chat. It's just that easy. Do you want to win more Balatro games? Well, how about you invoke whatever you want at any given moment? It's just that easy. Let's make more blue seals. Not that it matters now, but let's do it anyway. And let's hang red cards because I'm still banking on that chalkboard coming up. Let's grab the Pluto card. That's fire. Take one more reroll. The chalkboard's coming. Trust. The chalkboard is coming. Trust. Pause. But it is coming. Much like myself when I saw that card sharp in the shop after predicting it. Anyway. What can I say, chat? They call me Riley with how I be predicting this game, dude. What can I say? What can I say? Niche Clash Royale reference. Actually, not niche Clash Royale reference at all. But I digress. Let's reroll. That is the funniest invisible Joker of all time. Wow, and we actually needed the card sharp to pull up because we are against Vessel. Oh, wait, I had Mr. Bones. No, that card sharp was literally the most useless card sharp of all time, actually. Well, I still don't care because it's funny that he pulled up, but we have Mr. Bones, so, like, I didn't need that at all, actually. I just wanted to... Chat, you caught me. I just wanted to flex my skills as a fortune teller. I'm sorry. You know, I am not modest with it. What can I say? Although, in fairness, I think if one of y'all was a fortune teller, you would probably want to flaunt that shit too. So, like, can you really blame me? I kind of want to say no. I think this doesn't win, but the next one definitely does. Okay, I was going to feel really awkward if that won. It was getting uncomfortably close. Let's do one of these. This wins now. I have my my empty consumable slots, so I can grab... God, I can't talk, dude. It's actually so hard to speak the language that I've been speaking for almost 20 years. Let's go 2 Plutos. Yeah, I mean, it's just a solved game, man. Oh my goodness. We could get rid of Mr. Bones for this, but I kind of don't want to. I'm gonna reroll over the Brainstorm because power move is a power move. Anyway. Pluto in the pack. That's huge. Emperor card, what do you got for me? I'm going to hold on to that Hungman, and I think I will sell the Priestess for hallucination value in this pack. We don't get any. I am sad. However, we didn't really need any, because we're kind of chilling. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we're scoring, like, a lot of points, and scoring a lot of points, so I've been told, is how you, like, win this game, so that's pretty cool. Lots of gold, lots of planets, fire... Bang. Bang. Cash out. Hello, hiker. Pluto card. Okay, we're blocking with Fool, which kind of feels bad, but it is what it is. Let's go for a Hermit card. Let's go in here. Grab that Hermit. Vessel is next, right? So I just roll down in the shop. Fire, Pluto card. Don't really need the familiar. It's actually like quite bad because we have the erosion. Not that it really matters that much. Wheel for the boys. If that would have gotten polychrome, I would have freaked out, to say the very least. I would have shown whole. I'll say it. I'll say it. If that would have gotten polychrome, I would have shown whole. But it didn't, so don't get any ideas. Anyway. Turns out we did not need the Mr. Bones, but, you know, it's always fun to just pull Mr. Bones along. I guess I could have sold Mr. Bones for something else to get a gold sticker on, but nah, I'm going for the W's, all right? Ghost Deck has made a fool of me the past 2 times that I've played it, on YouTube at least, and today was a Vengeance Day, all right? When I set my mind to things, I accomplish them. If it's because if I didn't win, it's not because I couldn't. Okay? It's because I got in my own way. Because I'm stupid. Remember that, chat. Love you guys. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one. Hope you had a good time with today's video. I sure did, as you could probably tell. We'll be back probably tomorrow, no promises. Love you. Bye-bye.